I think of sayings like do no harm or resist the urge to be aggressively greedy in gaining success. And my personal favorite, a company who is successful but whose success dooms it is not successful. It's about winning in a sustainable way.
It's about more than just the environment. It's about how business affects the environment and society, and that means people. So a real sustainable business would focus on making a positive impact on the two areas, not on avoiding a negative impact.
I'd say the ongoing climate crisis and imminent climate collapse, which could result in civil disturbance and revolt, along the lines of what we saw during the Second World War.
So a lot of people will probably say climate change here because that's the popular word to go for. But for me, the underpinning problem is actually inequality. So for example, it's often people in emerging economies, along with women, that bear the consequences of unsustainable business the most.
Consumers really like new things, but I think that we can find better ways to help them own products, temporarily own products, or find creative ways for them to, say, upcycle products. And one thing that we're doing around that is we're looking at the marketing and the language around old language like reuse and recycling and finding better words that are a bit more exciting.
I'd make massive investments in mass transit and energy infrastructure and offer incentives for reduced energy use. Like with the efforts during the Second World War, we need everyone to get involved. I'd hand out civil commendations to make sure that happened.
In the same way we must divert from using GDP to measure the wealth of countries, we should adopt holistic measuring and reporting to attain greater social equity and quality of life.
Well, we could start by redistributing funds and putting it towards initiatives that actually create, rather than simply promote equality. The cost of inaction is much bigger than we often think.